One has no numbers. I'll show you the metal one. It has no numbers there. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Um, so when I got involved in this industry, one of the first questions I asked was, well, how do you use it? How do you spend it? Because what good is it if you can't spend it, right? How many of you think of that, thought of that when you first got into crypto? Raise your hand. I want to use my crypto. I want to be able to use it on a day-to-day basis for whatever I want, whenever I want, wherever I want. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what Bankus has put together, I believe, is a solution because this card can be used all over the world right now. This card can be used because all we do is transfer. We transfer our cryptocurrency with Bankus. This is a decentralized DeFi financial entity company, and you're able to transfer your cryptocurrency with USDT in 3 different networks. Yes, as well as USDC for those of you in Europe, because of course USDT is delisted. So you can transfer your funds. This is not a wallet, though. I just want to make it very clear this is not a wallet. This is a global payment system where you're going to be able to transfer crypto onto your Bankus account with very seamless, with a few clicks on your app that we have, and you're able to have it and then convert it. You can convert it to your card and use it like a Visa anywhere in the world. I've been using mine. You can use it anywhere in the world as a Visa network. And also, you can use it at an ATM by just inserting it, putting in your PIN, and out will come the currency of your host country, which is great for traveling. No more having to go to the exchange, if you will, because this also converts the currency internally. And right now, as you know, we have a pre-launch. So those of you that have your card at the moment will be seeing some improvements made. Some improvements being made very soon with this card. You'll see the exchange rates for the country you're in. And you're going to see other improvements coming. But I just want to share how the simplicity, one thing that the founders said to me is we want to monetize cryptocurrency. Monetize cryptocurrency. And we want to do it with simplicity. So we have this total solution now. So once again, we have a metal and a plastic card. What are the differences between these two cards? Well, the plastic card is $35 with a $10 shipping. It has a $2,500 daily spending limit, which I think is very generous for a $35 card. And you can use it at an ATM. And by the way, there's no fee for Bankus at an ATM. You're only going to pay the fee of the bank that you're attending, their network. And you can load this card to $50,000. But there's a daily spending limit of $2,500. We have the metal card, which is a $75 purchase price with $10 shipping. And the metal card has no daily limit spending, no daily limit per your balance. And that is up to $50,000. So, for example, Fred here wants to go get a boat because I know he loves boats and he wants to get another boat. He can go and use his card, $30,000, $40,000, and acquire his boat. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you understand how powerful this is. There is no KYC here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So what we are really doing is we're transferring funds in a very decentralized manner and using those funds. So that metal card has a $50,000 load, but no daily spending limit per your balance. Significant. Now, when we talk about fees, because I know fees is important, there's no annual fee, there's no monthly fee, there's no maintenance fee. In fact, your card is good for 3 years. And if you charge $500, With the Visa, over to 3 years, there's no renewal fee. No renewal fee. Just think about that. $500. And the only fee that we have in Bankus is when you load the card, when you charge the card, recharge the card, top off the card, however you like to say it, there's a 4% fee to do that. But there's no transaction fees. There's no maintenance fees. No, that's the only fee there is with Bankus. So I get so excited just sharing the information about these cards because I know they're going to help people all over the world. Do you know there's a billion people in the world that are debanked? They don't even have a banking service. Now, all you need with Bankus is an internet connection. That's all you need. And of course, we have an app you can download on your phone, and that has the ability to show you what you have on your balance with your card, your crypto. And once again, it's not a wallet, ladies and gentlemen. It's a global payment system. I'll give you an example. If you want to go to a beautiful dinner, take your family, what you do is load your card with, let's say, $300, $400, $500, and then go to the restaurant, enjoy your meal, and then go to the server and say, do you happen to take cryptocurrency? And they're going to look at you like you're crazy. And most are going to say, no, sir, no, ma'am. And you say, give them the card and say, now you do. Now you do. And all you do after you've loaded it before you left for dinner is give them your card, and it runs like a Visa, and you've used your cryptocurrency converted. It's that simple. It's that simple. Okay. We just had a question pop up about the IRS. Very interesting. Now, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a lawyer. Always consult with your financial advisor. But all I know, in my personal opinion, once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, the 1% had what's called offshore accounts, Swiss accounts, for their activities, let's say. Well, in my opinion, this is like an offshore account. Think about it. No KYC. Now, I'm telling you to do the right thing always. Pay your taxes, pay your fair share of taxes. But however, this is a DeFi world we live in now, decentralized with cryptocurrency and digital economy. And things are changing, of course, which is good. Because when you talk about wanting to have some standards in that, of course we do. Because when you have the right product, you want everything to be compliant. And by the way, through the Visa network, we are compliant, ladies and gentlemen. And the company has acquired the proper permits and such. Mexico happens to be one of the most progressive crypto centers today, which I've learned from our founder and our CEO. That's why our offices are in Mexico. Okay. And by the way, with our company, we have our own technology team. We have 230 people on board. So we're able to modify and adapt and adjust and get better and better and better. So I just wanted to share with you the benefits of these cards. Now, who here has ordered their card? Raise your hand if you've ordered your card already. All right, look at the hands go up. Awesome, awesome, electronically and physically. That's fantastic, fantastic. But I'm going to encourage everybody here to order their card. Everybody to order it, not now, but right now, because tonight you're going to learn about a little contest we're doing, a pre-launch contest. All right, all right. So let's talk about, for a minute, our referral program. See, ladies and gentlemen, I like to do a business conversation. Everything starts with a conversation. Yes? And so we're having a little business conversation here, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're here tonight just to use the card, God bless you. It's fine. Order the card and use it all over the world. Yes. But we have a referral program for those of you that want to refer, share, help your community. and help people you know that are looking. They're looking for this solution, ladies and gentlemen. They are looking for you if you're looking for them. Trust me. So, having said that, we have a very, very simple referral program. And I like it. It's not necessarily network marketing. I've been in that 20 years. I built a business in 23 countries, but it's really a referral program. If you've ever referred somebody to a good movie, to a good restaurant, to read a good book, this is the same, because we refer people to come to a Zoom and learn about this solution. And when you refer people, Bankus is going to reward you. They're going to reward you. Now, there's other cards out there, I know, but I don't believe they offer all the benefits we do. Oh, in fact, there's another benefit. There's so many benefits. I apologize. I get excited. Another benefit is, let's just say I have a card here and Mr. Fred Moore has a card. Okay, and I want to send Fred some money. Think about it. There's people all over the world that send money to their family, in state, out of state, out of the country. And they're using, what are they using? MoneyGram, Western Union, high fees. And by the way, they want your photo ID. They want your blood type. Just kidding. But they pretty much want your information. We now can send money with what we call email money, e-money, with one card member to another, free, no fee, just with an email. It is incredible. And I don't know if I mentioned, we're on a blockchain. We have a smart contract. Yes. So that gives us security. Yes. As well as transparency. Yes. In fact, in your app, you can see all the transactions. You can see all your deposits and everything right there in your app, right off the blockchain. So I digress. Let's get back to the money, the referral money. And that is simple. You share the information with people, what you have now and how it's helping you. It's your solution to earn your crypto, however you're earning it. Some people are out there doing Forex trading and all these great projects, making great returns. All I suggest is you need a Bankus card to transfer to use it. And when you refer someone, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you an example. Let me say I referred Miss Ann here. Miss Ann is from New Zealand. Yes. We're so
Is
happy
this
to have New
is
Zealand
this
in the house. And we have
mm,
Australia in the house, and United Kingdom is here. And if I refer Miss Ann in New Zealand to come and learn, and she joins Bankus and orders her card, I'm going to get paid from Bankus. And if she orders a plastic or a metal card, I'm going to get paid 10% of the purchase price. Very fair, very simple. Yeah, very nice. And you can help as many people as you like. And I encourage you to help everyone because you're one of the first to learn about this in your country or state, ladies and gentlemen. So that's our first level, if you will, the people you refer. Now, when Ms. Ann here refers somebody, guess what? I'm going to get paid. Excuse me, when she refers somebody, she's going to get paid the 10% as well. So you get paid on all your directs 10%. Okay. Let me make sure we're getting everybody in here. Okay. Now,
yeah.
there's a second level. When she invites somebody and she gets 10%, I'm going to get paid 15%. 15%. Now that is strong, ladies and gentlemen. So if she has a friend and that friend orders a card, she'll get 10%, but she's on my second level, her friend, so I get 15%. So anybody you bring in, you get 10% on their purchase. Anyone they bring in, you get 15%. And then we go one more level, 3 levels, which most of these cards do not offer this. A third level is 10%. Okay, so that means that your persons, I call it people. You're getting 10% on the third level. Okay, and that is our first referral bonus. Okay, first referral bonus. Now, you're also going to get paid on the loads as well. And I'm going to see if I can pull that up here while I'm doing this. And let me pull this up. I know I've got it loaded. Oop, that's the wrong one. Excuse me. We will get there.
Creating a package first if you want to.
And Fred, can you see my screen or no?
Nope.
Okay. One minute, we're having a little technical difficulty, folks, but we will get there. If anybody has a question, you can also put them in the chat box so we can make sure we're answering some questions here too along the way. I'm just having a little difficulty here with our Apple and Zoom. Just be a moment. We are expecting to have our CEO here any minute. But let me get to the second referral bonus that we do receive. And I know many of you have already seen this because you've joined, of course. But I also just want to make sure we're on the same page. And I don't see it in here. Mr. Eric, are you available? I don't know if he's available.
Yes, sir.
Can you happen to share your screen and bring up the comp plan? I'm trying to pull. I thought I had it loaded. I apologize. I'll pull it up.
I'll load it up.
If you can load it up, I'm scurrying to find it right now, but for some reason it's not appearing that fast. Wait, I think I might have found it. Yeah, okay. I think I did. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're in a pre-launch and we're getting there. Okay. Fred, can you see this? Yes.
Yep, we see it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let me skip through. Here we go. This is our first tier distribution, everybody, that we just discussed. First level, second level, third level. And by the way, in your app, who here has gotten paid with Bankus? Raise your hand if you've got some payments in your app, in your wallet. Raise your hand electronically or physically. I see you. Awesome, awesome, fantastic. We want everybody to get paid, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. So the second referral program that we have, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't down. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, we've got them. Okay. Is our ability to get paid on loads. Our second referral is on when your people load their card, top off their card, and they use their card. So when they're topping it off, you're going to receive 1% over 3 levels. Remember that 4% fee, 1% of that 4% fees goes into the rewards program, ladies and gentlemen. Bankus is very transparent. So here you're seeing the top-up reward program on 3 levels. Meaning, again, when I invite Mr. Fred Moore here and he joins, I'm getting 10% of the purchase of his card. And every time he uses his card, in the sense of loading it up, topping it off, recharging it, I'm going to receive 0.285% of that 1% of that load. And that is an amazing residual passive income, isn't it? Now, when Fred brings in, let's say, Mr. Eric here, Fred got paid the 10% on that card. I got paid 15% on Eric's card, but we're also going to see a level 2 here in the top-up program. So Fred's going to get level 1 with Mr. Eric, but I'm going to get level 2, 0.43% of that 1% when that load and top-up occurs on my second level, which would be Mr. Eric in this case. And then, of course, Mr. Eric brings in Mr. Neville, and Mr. Neville orders a metal card. Mr. Eric gets paid 10% of that. Of course, Fred is getting paid 15% of that. I'm getting paid 10% of that, third, second, and first level. And then we have the top up reward. So when Mr. Neville, which is the third level to me, I'm getting paid his load of 0.285% of 1%. But it's the second level to Mr. Eric, and he's getting, excuse me, the second level to Mr. Fred, so he's getting 0.43%, and Mr. Eric is getting 0.285% as his first level. So how this is all designed, ladies and gentlemen, is to reward you on 3 levels, both when top-ups, when the card is purchased, and when the top-up recharges happen in a passive residual manner. That can happen any day, any night, and so forth. So we have 2 amazing bonuses here, ladies and gentlemen, and they are significant. And at this moment, I just want to see if we've got our guest here yet. Let me see if I see him. Okay, I know he's not yet, but he will be coming shortly. And so, any questions so far with regards to the card? I see in the chat we might have some questions. We have some questions, Fred, in the chat.
Brother Eric, if you can possibly look at that, I'm still busy allowing people to come in.
Okay.
No questions in the chat.
No questions in the chat. Okay.
There is one hand raised.
Okay.
Reverend Doc D.
2 hands raised.
Okay.
The
Okay.
chat seems disabled.
Reverend Doc, you can unmute.
Thank you, Mr. Eric.
Golden graces, everyone. Appreciate this beautiful Monday we're having. Thank you. I just wanted to maybe advocate a way we could have a virtual card outside of just having it for people who have ordered a card. I was wondering if there was anything on the horizon for such an idea. Thank you.
Excellent question. Excellent question. So in your app, you will see, once you order the card, you will see a digital card. If you click the My Card section tab, up will pop a digital card. And that will have your username, the same numbers as your card you'll be receiving, and you can click it and see a CVV on the back of it.
Mr. Al,
Yes.
just want to share, folks, you only see that once you've activated the card you received. When you activate it, that's when it shows up in your back office.
Thank you, Eric. I'm speaking ahead. You have to activate, you have to receive your card and activate it. Thank you very much. So the truth is,
I'm sorry.
we weren't going to have the digital card till the 15th, and they added it early, so I got confused. Go right ahead, Eric.
Mr. Brian Williams.
Hello. I don't have a question, but I do have a testimony. My sponsor, Koro King, and I, we tested the e-pay side of this, and he lives in New Zealand and I live in Australia, and he sent funds from New Zealand to me in Australia within seconds, free of charge.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Great testimonial. Outstanding.
You
And we have his business partner, Cora King. You can unmute. Cora King K.
Yeah, hi. Will we eventually be able to see the person's identification level 1, 2, and 3 eventually, or will it still be unidentifiable? Thank you.
Well, I can answer that. Part of it is that we are decentralized and they want anonymity. So you can, of course, see the levels and the people on the levels. I'm not quite sure if the plans will be to show more of that information in the future, but right now they're doing it obviously to keep, people who want to be somewhat anonymous in the process.
Thank you.
Okay, good question. One other thing, ladies and gentlemen, that we're able to do in this company is take feedback. And that provides us with the opportunity to bring that to the technology team and to modify and improve things. For example, a couple improvements coming up. Kevin has his hand up. Kevin, did you have a question, sir? Okay, maybe he just had his hand up, Kevin. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Now we can.
Okay, I got two questions. Does the app, like a Cash App card, on their app, you can simply hit a pause button, so no transactions can be done for a certain period of time. Is there anything on the app that can pause transactions from being done?
Yes.
Go ahead, Fred.
Yeah, there's a on the virtual card, you have a toggle switch that you can actually turn the card off.
Perfect. Now, my second question is on the load commissions that we're getting. Are those instant as far as referrals? Does that happen instantly? If someone loads their card, do you get those commissions instantly, or is it over a week's time, a month's time, or how's that work?
You get them instantly. Split second.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful thing. Okay, thank you.
It is. It is. Any other questions at the moment in the chat or above? Okay. Just a bit of news, ladies and gentlemen, we are beta testing a phone support process. So there'll be another layer of support. This will be a phone support in English and Spanish that we're beta testing, and we hope to have it released by the launch. Just another layer of support. Okay. Very good. Any other testimonials at the moment from any of our leaders? Any testimonials? Mr. Neville, are you with us, sir? Okay.
Yep, I'm here, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sir. What is your reaction to Bankus, sir?
It's just been a marvelous process. I'm always someone that latches on to community and leadership and ownership, because that is the pressing forward of stability. The high demand response that we've been getting from this product has been very impressive. So I just like to say, everybody here is a winner, and we have a winning product that is going to travel the world. I have other countries that's responding now for opening. So it's just a response has been amazing. And this is a product that I think many people really need, especially me. I don't have a card at all. They shut me down in the centralized sectors twice. So I have no card. I need one. So my personal testimonial is a strong attachment to this product.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a challenge when you get shut down like that.
We have Miss Matricia.
Hey, good evening. My question is, eventually, are they going to add, I know we have Ethereum added on the card right now. Eventually, are they going to add other cryptocurrencies that we can use on the card or download?
Well, that's a good question. They are working on right now another network. That's the OPBNB, the Optimism Network. They're looking at that. But again, the USDT is a stable coin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's primary of basis. But again, I know they're very innovative, and I wouldn't be surprised if in the future they're adding more options for us, more choices for us. But what that is right now, we're not. I don't have privy to that. But they are looking at the. I know the OPBNB Optimism Network, because the Optimism Network has become very popular.
And also, could you state the countries that the card cannot be used in for those that maybe came on later?
Well, yeah, with regards to that, obviously there's certain countries that are under sanctions. Iran, North Korea. I
And
know.
Russia.
Well, I know, but there is some activity in Russia right now. So, some of it is we're still kind of exploring, but there are right now cards in Russia that are being, so it is a sensitive area, let's say that. The same, but almost every other country is available to my knowledge, over 150 plus. And what we're going to be doing is getting a list together that will provide with current information. I've asked the director of operations for that. Okay.
Yeah,
We
Pastor Bernard Joseph.
Mhm.
Thanks for taking my call. Good evening. I happen to have I had a previous meeting that ran a little late, so I just checked in about maybe 6 or 7 minutes ago. I know that one of the things we expected tonight was the CEO. Have I missed him, or is he
No, as a
online?
matter of fact, he just joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Let me.
Hey, see, they were talking about me, so I had to
Are you
come in.
there? Are you there, Mr. Alejandro? There he is. All right. Welcome. Welcome. Everybody,
How are you?
let me introduce this fine young man here. He is the CEO and founder of Bankus. Bankus has been in business over 10 plus years. He has almost 20 years plus experience in technology, in blockchain, AI. Bankus was one of the top, if not, I should say, the top mining company in Latin America in 2015 with over 14,000 devices. Him and his partner have been together over 20 years, 21 years, I believe, and based in Mexico. Offices are corporate office in Mexico. And it's really just a privilege and honor to have him here tonight with us. He's very busy, as you can imagine, but we're so thankful and grateful for him to come on in our pre-launch period and share with us any information, as well as help to provide us in a pre-launch contest we'll talk about in a minute. But Mr. Alejandro, thank you so much, sir.
Hey, thank you, Al, as always, and thank you, Fred, and everybody that's here. I'm never gonna be um, impressed. I've always very impressed about what you guys do. We are experts on technology for a long time. I would say we're not to brag about, but we're probably one of the best, if not the best, tech company in Latin America. But what you guys do, creating community, for me, it's insane. It's the best work in the world. You have to deal with egos of people, complaints, everything that you guys do every day. So actually, I'm the one privileged to be able to be around all of you guys. But we're excited. We're excited because we do have an amazing product that works perfect around the world. That is very easy to use, very easy to duplicate, and with that product and the knowledge you guys have, being able to explain this the right way to the right people, we've grown exponentially. Since the day that I talked to Al, I always tell people the first meeting I said, hey, Al, you know what? I don't even have to talk to anybody else. We don't need anything else more than you and your teams. And we've seen it because you see Al a lot of the times on the Zoom, but you don't know the amount of information he gives me on the back side, trying to put together things the right way. Like, hey, let's put this disclaimer, because at the end of the day, we're not looking for money and we're not looking for employees. I have enough employees. We're looking for real partners that can actually help us expand this around the world. And in order to do that, it has to be, we like it or not, with the right people. And we've got the right people involved. We've also got the wrong people involved. And the wrong people, because it's technology based. When I say the wrong people, it's not people that want to steal, because you can't. When there's a smart contracts and there's everything is put in a way that technology allows you to do, nobody can steal from you, which is the number one thing that I believe we got so much traction about. But there's the wrong people, which they just want to make money without doing anything, which, believe me, I've tried that in the past. It doesn't work. In order to make money, you have to put the hours. The good thing is that this product itself, it's not a product you have to go out and sell.
Mr. Alejandro, can you hear us?
Oh, is that?
Thing you need.
I think we've
When
got a little
people
network.
see,
Mr. Alejandro, are you there?
are you guys losing me or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you're good.
Are you losing me?
Listening.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm good. Hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Give me 1 second.
He's breaking up.
I'll come in through my
Okay, you want to come back?
through my phone. I think it's easier.
Okay. While we're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I
Yes,
also want to.
just give me. I'm gonna get in through my phone.
Okay. I also want to introduce Roger Abaja. Wait, I got Alexandra Beckett. Abaja with us from Costa Rica, a partner, global director. Welcome, Roger.
Hi, how are you? Very glad to be here in this very good Zoom, to know Mr. Alejandro, for all the people that they know, and all the explanation for this contest in the second.
If it wasn't for Roger.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead, sir.
Okay, perfect. So I'll keep it short, because you know that I can talk for 5 hours about this because I'm passionate about it. But my main point is, we have a good product that is very easy to explain and that it's needed. We are solving a problem. We're actually solving two problems. We're solving the monetization of the crypto, but we're also actually solving a problem of people making immediate money, because the payment gets immediately into your wallet and you get a residual for life for every time somebody actually uploads the card. So I do believe that the only thing that we were missing to make this insane was actually you guys. That's the reality. So with the product that we have and you guys on board, and you can see the numbers already happening. We used to have 12,000 users. We met out, we're at 42,000. So the explosion has been incredible, and most of you guys haven't even started. So we're very excited about the future.
Awesome. Excellent. Well, let's take a moment, if we may, Mr. Alejandro. I want to have Mr. Eric. Can you hear us, sir?
I can hear. Yes, sir.
Mr. Eric here is an amazing leader. He is building an amazing organization. He's doing Zooms. He's committed. We're just thankful to have him on our team. And Mr. Eric, what would you like to share?
Well, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. And Mr. Castro, I can't say enough about what you have provided with this opportunity with Bankus, what your teams have put together for us to work with. You made it what we call in the States easy peasy for us to communicate this opportunity. The one question I have, because I heard you expound on it, would you speak to the levels of security that that are in place to help us to ensure the transitions and the infrastructure? You talked about the how you maneuvered into the space and cloud securities and all this kind of stuff to us previously, but just an idea of what makes our card so protected and unique.
Perfect. Yes. Eric, you were undercover. I didn't see you when I came up. You were I see Neville there too. So you guys are undercover always. It's good. So yes, Eric, actually, One of our companies, which is called SLM, it's actually the company that takes care of all the cloud service of Oracle and Microsoft in Latin America, and Telefónica of Spain. All these huge.
Wait, Mr. Alejandro. You say your other company handles all of Oracle and Microsoft cloud services in Latin America?
Yeah, you can see it. If you go in the bottom, it says SLM, which
Did
is.
you all hear that? Wait, sorry. Did you all hear that? I hope you heard that loud and clear. See, this company is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. The technology we have, unbelievable. So sorry to interrupt you, sir.
No.
I
Actually,
just
and
heard that for the first time. I got to write it down.
yes, and it's because we don't like bragging about, but yes, when somebody asks us, we tell them because security for us is very important. I have a commitment that tomorrow I'll send out a video of something that we're finishing, which is like a panic room. It's like one of those movie panic rooms that you've seen, but it's a panic room full of TVs where you can see 24/7 every transaction that Bankus does. And I'll do a video. It's not finished, but it's really cool. With 4 people 24/7, they're sitting down just to check every transaction. And there's a huge red button that if there's something that we don't like or the system doesn't like, they just hit the button and everything gets locked. So it is done, and it's called a financial panic room. And it's just because, when you're getting attacked, people go and take out $1 to see if you're vulnerable, and then they'll hit you hard. So honestly, I don't believe we need it because everything is in the blockchain. And guys, that the blockchain is one of the most secure financial gateways to be able to do stuff, but it's not 100% unvulnerable, right? So we do take a lot of time in that. But if you understand the whole system, and I'll take just 1 second to explain, Eric, it's you have your own wallet outside that you have your money in. It can be a broker, an exchange, a cold wallet, a decentralized wallet, whatever it is. It's under your control. When you send it to Bankus, it doesn't get into a concentrated wallet. I don't have access to that money. And if you see every wallet that you guys have, it's a different wallet because it is your own wallet. Usually banks have their own concentration wallet where you send the money, and when you need it, they just disperse it, which is not bad either. We just are extra careful on that. So every wallet in Bankus, it's your own wallet that you control. And once the money is there, the only other transaction is when you're actually sending it to your Visa card. So in any of those transactions, we don't have access to any of your money. So it's 100% secure. There's a couple of other things that you guys probably don't know because it's not common that people tells you about. But all wallets in the world, you have to understand, they're anonymous. All of them, nobody knows who they are, and that's part of the blockchain and of the decentralization, which is great. But they are traceable. They are as traceable as anything else because that's the blockchain. The blockchain is, imagine a block of notes that you write every transaction that happens, and when it's filled, it's locked and nobody can change it. So it's very traceable. There's several companies around the world. One called Genesis in Dubai, which what they do is every time somebody sends a transaction to a Bankus wallet, they do a forensic autopsy on that blockchain. And if it's compromised or it's red flagged, they stop it and send it back. So we do our big in anti-money laundering in the wallets, which not a lot of people do. So we're very careful, not only on the part of being very secure on the blockchain part and on all those details, but also on where the money is coming from, that it's getting into wallets, that it's getting into Visa. So that is very important that you guys understand that at no point we touch money, the money of the people, and at no point we're accepting transactions that we don't verify that they're 100% pure.
Wow,
Thank you.
excellent.
Thank you.
We want to ask one of our up and coming leaders, Miss Bitcoin Queen from New York, New Jersey. Did you have a question for Mr. Alejandro?
Hey, good evening. Yes, I have a question, sir. Will we be able to get more than one card on our account?
That's a good question. Since we're decentralized, this works perfect because you can have as many cards as you can or you want. The only thing is that you have to attach each card to a different email. You don't have to download again the app. When you get in, you just hit where it says open an account with a different username. You hit it and you just put another email and you can get another card. I have, for example, I have like 4 cards. One I use it for my personal expenses. One I use for my company expenses. One I use for my son, which I give one card to my son. And here's a good thing: I order the card myself, put my son's address because he lives in Costa Rica. He gets the card, and now when I'm in Mexico and he calls me for money, which is a lot, it's a few times a day. When he calls me for
Thanks
money,
a day.
yeah, I don't have to go through the hassle I had to do before, which is, hey, who in Costa Rica can actually buy me some crypto, deposit it in his bank account? Now I just go into the blockchain, send it from my wallet to his card, like $50 or whatever it is. Literally 1 second after that, he has in his card, he pays where he is, and also I control his expenses, so I know where he's spending the money, which is good. It's good.
Excellent.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Alejandro, I had a simple question too. People were asking about being compliant and so forth with regards to permits and licensing. Can you touch on that with regards to Bankus and the company
Yes,
overall?
yes. And I'll tell you another thing that a lot of people won't tell you. So there's a lot of regulations around the world and a lot of licenses. And people think that the more licenses you have, the more regulated you are. Even I thought that at first. So around 3 years ago, my partner and I are starting finding out where are the best licenses. And we would talk to people and people would say, hey, it's go to Lithuania. That's the best license you can get today. So we would go there, pay 50,000, get the license. And the next day, somebody will call us. Oh, by the way, Lithuania license, it's worthless now. You have to buy Switzerland. So we would go to Switzerland, buy another license, buy Dubai, Dominica, all those countries. We have like 10 licenses around the world. Honestly, they're worthless. They don't worth for nothing. They're really cool to show and tell people, hey, I have licenses in all these countries, which we don't even tell people because we're not like that. But that's what we had to come to Mexico to get licensed. Mexico is the #1 country in Latin America on the fintech licenses. They are huge on regulations, huge. So when we came here, we went and talked to the fintech regulated president, let's say, the guy that takes care of all of that. And he told us, any transaction you want to do with crypto is not regulated. We can't regulate it. There's no crypto regulations. But if you want to do any fiat transaction, you need a lot of regulations. And that's something that's important that you guys to understand. There is no fiat transaction that happens in the world. When I mean fiat is regular money from countries. There is no fiat transaction that you can do without a KYC. That's a lie. Every fiat transaction requires a KYC from the companies involved. In our case, there was a huge KYC from 2 entities. One, Bankus, which is a regulated company in Mexico, and the other one by Crypto, which is the exchange that we use. Those 2 companies are highly regulated, full with licenses, fintech license, SOFOM, SOFIPO, money transmitter, VASP license, which is a virtual asset service provider for Europe, money transmitter in Mexico, in the US, in Europe, crypto vulnerability, which is a document you have to sign here in Mexico. So we're very, very regulated, even though we love decentralization. But CryptoLat and Bankus was highly regulated and inspected to be able to put this ecosystem together. And the proof is that all our cards are Visa cards, which requires a lot of things.
Yes.
Actually, let me do something.
The Visa network is, highly
I'll
regulated.
I'll show you this very fast. This is our contract with Visa that I have here.
Okay. Yeah.
Completely signed. I have it here by because I was signing some documents. completely signed. So this is one of the contracts with Visa. But it's a great question because people need to understand that we're very, very regulated, even though we're
Alejandro,
Visa.
I'm glad you showed that because I had somebody say to me, there's a company out there apparently that is issuing Visa cards that are not Visa. And somebody asked me, how do we know this is really Visa? And my answer was, well, if you use it and it works.
Yeah, yes.
Visa.
But I'll be honest with you. That's a perfect answer. If you have a card that says Visa and you pass it through a point of sale and it works and it says thank you Visa, it's a Visa card.
So now everybody knows you have the master agreement right there.
Yeah. We do.
Excellent.
We do. But that point is a very valid point because you never know.
Let me ask also, Mr. Roger, if you can unmute yourself. You know, without Roger, we wouldn't all be here. So Roger Abajas here from Costa Rica, I've known for years. He's been in crypto for about 10 years himself. He's had brokers work for him. And why were you so impressed with this card, Mr. Roger?
I'm very impressed with this card because this is a solution. Right now, all the people is asking for how to monetize your money from different platforms and trading platforms, staking. Every platform right now are using crypto. The question is how to monetize the benefits. And right now with Bankus, we can do it. We can go to the ATM, withdraw, pay all the different products we need to eBay, Amazon, Uber, etc. All the different needs that you have to pay something, you can pay with your cryptos and easily because we don't need KYC. And this, for example, in the past, maybe you can use a crypto card, but in United States doesn't work for the KYC. And right now with Bankus, you can do it. With you can register, you can use it in less than 5 minutes. You have your own Visa card crypto, and that's why I think that this is huge. We really grow. A lot of people in the world can use Bankus card, and we can not only use it, earn with the benefits of the card in one referral program, and we can get 3 levels and everything. Yeah, and right now we are promoted this contest that in the next minutes we can explain. I don't know if
As a matter of fact, Roger, that's a good point. I was just going to give me 1
Okay.
minute. I can get out of this. If I can ask Mr. Alejandro here to help us introduce this contest, because we wanted to offer up a pre-launch contest for you, the community. And Mr.
Yes.
Alejandro was gracious enough to say yes. So we do have a contest. And let me bring it up here on a moment here, and we can.
And I'm gonna tell you something that's good for you guys to understand.
Yes, sir.
So we're not a multi-level company, so we're not used to this. But Al actually explained me and said, "Hey, here's a reality. We need to give something, so people can get. I don't know if the world's excited, but we always share. Honestly, we share a lot of the profit that we make with you guys. That's what I said, that you're not employees, you're actually partners, and that helps a lot. So we put this together, and when I asked Al, so Al, and what do you want for you? And when his answer was, no, I don't want anything for me. This is a contest for the community. I said, no, I know, I understand, but usually people that have community and leaders, they said, okay, I want this for the community, and if this happens, this is what I want for me. And he said, no, whatever you're gonna give me, give back to the community, which I always try to, and I don't do this to put on in a good position. Believe me, if I could put in a bad position, I'll do it. But I haven't been able to, because honestly, he's always asking for stuff for that community. And I know that it's the same. The day I have a long conversation with Fred, with Eric, with Neville, everything, it was the same thing. All the questions, we talked for 2 hours straight, I think, and all the questions were based on protection in the community, which actually was what I told Al, hey, we're in the right place. We have no rush. We want to move fast, but we have no rush. We don't have to look for anybody else that will come in and here's the deal. I'm from Latin America, obviously, but Latin American people, we're selfish. That's a word. We're selfish, including me. Everybody in Latin America is selfish at some point. And when I talked to you guys and everybody was like concerned about the community and what can we do and let's do this, it was a game changer for me on how much we have to focus on the thing that you guys have, because it is the way to do it. I am 100% convinced that the way to make this happen is with real people that are more concerned about the community than anything else. Now I let you talk, Al. I'm sorry.
Very true. No, that's excellent. It is about community. But I just want to, there's a question, I think, one before we go. Corin Kincaid, did you have a question, sir? Your hand is up.
Yes, it's a question for Alejandro. Muchas gracias, Alejandro.
Yes, of course, Corin King.
So eventually it'll become a DAO platform?
Actually, you asked me if this is going to become a DAO?
Correct.
It's a great question, Corin, and I'll tell you something. It's already a RWA project token. When we create Bankus, actually Bankus is the bank of us, meaning of all of us, including all of you guys. So your question is a very good question, because the day we created Bankus, my partner and me created 300 million tokens, each token at 10 cents, to be able to democratize the financial institutions in the world. We don't want us to be the owners of Bankus. We want everybody to own a piece of Bankus. And we create the token at 10 cents instead of at $10,000, because we prefer to have 300 million users of 10 cents than 300 users of 1 million. It doesn't make sense for us. So getting back to you, the answer is yes. Actually, each token has a vote and has voice. And the idea is at some point, we haven't needed the liquidity, so no tokens have been sold. But at some point, the idea is to actually give all of you guys the opportunity to acquire a token and actually own a piece of the institute of the financial DeFi you're actually using, which at the end of the day, that is the concept of decentralization. It's something that it's owned by a lot of people that have saying, that have voice and have votes to make this happen the right way. Because we don't think we know everything that we need to do to make this success. Actually, we know so much about it that that's what you guys are here, is because you guys know how to create community and how to bring people in. So the answer is yes. It's a great question, and we are a completely decentralized project with 300 million tokens on top of the BSC network, with a verified contract that was created a couple of years ago or months ago that we haven't sold, but it's already set. Yes.
Also, just one more question. I'd like to have a look at the ecosystem too. Is that, will the DAO reflect that in your ecosystem with Bankus?
The DAO will run everything. At some point, when there's enough tokens in the market, the idea is that everybody that has a token has a vote on the DAO, which for whoever guys you don't know, a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, which is at the end of the day should be the owner of things, so that everybody can decide where to go, what's the right way to do it, and everything. So it doesn't mean that those companies don't have a leader. It just means that everybody has a vote on the well-being of the company. That's a DAO. And yes, at the end of the day, the next step when there's enough tokens in the market is just to create the DAO that every token will have a vote on.
Thank you.
I do believe at one point, Mr. Alejandro, you said this was going to renounce ownership with the contract too, yes?
Yes, that's exactly what we do. We will renounce the contract immediately when there's enough people, because that way it's 100% decentralized and nobody has control more than actually everybody. So it's the idea is to create a project that not only works around the world and makes a lot of money, but that makes a lot of money for everybody, not a few. And that's what a DAO and a decentralized project means.
Wonderful, wonderful. We have one other question here from Queen D. Go ahead, Queen D.
Hey everyone. Yeah, so in regards to the token, right? I just wanted to question, when will you plan on launching that token?
Honestly, it's not even on me. It's on you guys. Whenever you guys
Okay.
tell me, that's part of that of what my partner and I have decided on that decentralization. It'll be when actually all of you guys come and said, you know what, it's time for actually to allow people to own part of it. So it'll be sooner than we expected because now we have 42,000 users. So it'll be very, very soon.
We'll
Wow.
let you know, Queen D. Very good.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just one more question in regards to the token. You said that you will re-announce the keys. That means that you won't have ownership. We will all have ownership of that token, correct?
Exactly. It means that we can't change anything that's under contract already
Correct.
set. For example, as it is right now, when we created the contract, it says that we can't mint anymore. It means that no matter what happens, it's not like the US government or any government in the world that just creates more money. When you renounce to minting, it means you can't create any more tokens specifically for Bankus. So instead of that, whoever owns a token will make the profit instead of us just making more and more tokens. So that's already renounced in the contract. It also says that you can burn it, meaning at some point you can destroy some tokens to give more value to the ones existing. It's also on top of BSC. It went out at 10 cents. It's at 16 cents now. It has grown 60% just based on the amount of users that we have, because it's really backed by the number of users and by the profits of the actual company. That's what a real world asset is. It is actually something that's backed. So all those tokens that come out and said, hey, buy a token today because next week it'll be 10x, that's just BS. That's hype.
Right.
That doesn't work like that. This is a token that in order for increase its value has to do with a lot of what we do, but a lot of what you guys do too, which has been great because now we have 42,000 people. So the token has increased in value.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
A good question.
Thank you.
We did have a Kevin. If you have a quick question there, Mr. Kevin, go right ahead.
I do. I understand the tokenomics of that part of it, but on the smart contract for the card, has that been renounced, or is there anywhere we can see an audit of that?
Yes, actually, you don't. I think I don't know how far ago you were. You look at our wallets, but when we started, we only accepted that people send money in USDT on BASC, on BIP20, because it's inexpensive. It's the one that a lot of people is using. But then the community started asking that they needed the option to do USDT on ERC20, USDT on TRC20, and we decided to actually add USDC because of the MiCA law, which has delisted the USDT in Europe. So this week we're uploading OP BNB, which is another one, and then we'll renounce to the contract because once we renounce, we are not able to do any more networks until we can actually create a new smart contract, put more networks and everything. But yes, Kevin, you'll be able. That's public. You'll be able to have complete access to that.
Okay, but who's auditing your contract?
There's a company called Cervix. I don't know if you know them. The number one, Certix is the one that will do the audit of the contract.
Okay, thank you.
Good question.
With Kevin, it's a great question because even though the contracts are public, people can actually see them. But that company Certix, honestly, they're a pain. They go through every small detail.
Good.
Yes, I know that's the only companies I join with.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
which is true. It's a good question, Kevin. Everything we do on the blockchain, once we finish, we send to Certix to get our certified.
Will you publish the result of that?
Yes,
contract?
of course. And actually, to be honest, we'll publish the results whatever they are, because they always come back with something, which is fine. It's like, hey, we liked everything, but if you change this, we'll give you a better percentage. So we change
Yes, sir.
that, and then, but we'll do, you guys will see the whole process. It doesn't matter if they say, hey, your contract sucks, we'll redo it, but we know how to do it, that won't happen.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We have a Tim Grady as our last question. Tim, go right ahead.
Yeah, I ordered my card back on the 5th and it's still in processing mode. And I was wondering, how long does it take to get the card? It's been in, that's 2 weeks ago.
What country are you in?
United States.
It'll get this week to you, and I'll tell you what was the problem. We had to actually, customs in the US, literally, they're terrible. And it's not because something wrong it's in it. It's just that they keep we've launched hundreds of times. We've sent hundreds of cards to the US with no problem. Our last 2 packages were stocked for 1 week. But here's what's funny. So we have 2 packages stocked for 1 week. So we sent 2 more. They went perfect. The same amount of cards, everything. It's not that they say, hey, do this and you won't have problems. It's like whenever they want, they'll pick it up and say, you know what? I'll keep it for a week to do some research. But you'll get it this week because everything has been shipped. But I'll personally look into it.
If I may say, Mr. Alejandro, everybody understands, we're in a pre-launch phase and there's growth and there's expansion and beta testing certain things. So all we do is ask everybody's patience. You will get it, and appreciate that.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
I think we have the same issue in Jamaica too. Person are saying they ordered a card and it's taking a while.
Here's what we did in Jamaica specifically, because we were sending through DHL 1 by 1. Now we send on Friday 250 cards directly to one address, which will be shipping internally, which we already have in a lot of the countries. So we had to actually put, let's say, logistics centers in each of the countries. So we just send one package and they do local shipments. But I'm going to tell you something. The thing is that since we were always so fast, now people are getting, I don't know the word in English, but they're getting used to being fast. So when we get a little delay, they'll call. But honestly, my first card that I ordered around a year ago, it took 7 months to get from me to Singapore. I mean, from Singapore to me. I'm not making excuses, because your concern is real, and it's good that you say it. In order for us to solve that problem, we have done logistics centers in every country. So now when somebody orders in Jamaica, they're already in there, and it takes around 5 to 7 days to get there. There are countries, for example, Costa Rica, where I'm from, the mail, it's terrible, because we don't have addresses. So a lot of the time they just don't get there. But you guys are right, and that problem was solved.
Thank you. And we have one last, Pastor Bernard Joseph.
Yes, thank you, Alejandro. Good evening, everyone. My question has to do with the contract as per the date of launch. We are launching on the 1st of September, as far as I know. Are we expecting that the contract will be complete, ready for release by that date? That's the first question. Or do you have a date in mind that you're looking at? And my second question is a little bit humorous, but it is honest. How do I get a Bankus cap like the one you have, Mr. Castro?
I'll answer both, Pastor. So regarding on the contract, hopefully we'll have it ready. I don't know if it's going to be audited in time, but it'll be ready for you guys to see while it's audited. But I want you to understand something on the contract. The contract is for the disbursement of the commissions, which is very important. Don't get me wrong, it's very important. But at no point, any crypto that you send from the outside to CryptoLad and then to your card, it's exposed. And you're not going to be able to see that in any contract. The smart contract is for the distribution of the commissions. But yeah, hopefully we'll have that ready. I don't believe it's going to be audited in time, but it'll be very soon audited after that. And on the
Pastor?
cap, Mhm.
Pastor, where are you located, Pastor?
I am in Dominica, but my card is supposed to go to Miami. And while Alejandro was talking, I was thinking I run a small package service where people order online, we get it to a US address, and it comes down, we clear customs, and we give our customers something similar to eZone or one of these. We use DHL for the most part, and then we had to. I noticed that one of the problems we were having with US customs, like you said earlier on, that it really sucks because one time a couple of my boxes on DHL spent 6 weeks in Cincinnati, Ohio, for no reason whatsoever. We did not know why. They just flagged it. So I think the U.S. Customs has a way of just flagging things by not by routine. They just decide to just do it at random. You know, so that can create an issue when products are coming from outside of the U.S. into the U.S. So
And let me tell
I
you
would just want to
something.
know. I would just before you come in, I would just want to know though if you could clear with us that could probably we understand that there will be issues of delay, but what is the average amount of time we expect? You know, sometimes it may not go that way, but what is the average amount of
Pastor,
time we
if I
expect?
may interrupt, Pastor, keep in mind, please, we're in a pre-launch, so there's really no average. We're just working through
Okay.
the averages
Yeah,
at the
but
moment.
it's a good question. But Pastor, what you say it's true. Let me show you something that's really cool. So this is the package where the cards are supposed to go. Sealed package, completely sealed package. Inside, you open it, has a box fully branded, and your card here. And guess what? When we send them like that, customs open the box, throw these papers away, and send the card. So now I have 40,000 of these boxes in my office, just waiting to see when are we going to be able to ship it this way, because this is amazing. It's completely sealed pack that you open and actually have this inside. We're doing something that you guys will get it this way because it's really neat.
And if I
But-
may respond to Pastor's request on the hat, Mr. Alejandro, you know, we're going to start in the future, be doing some events and such, and we'll have some hats available, I'm sure, and use them in merchandise and some prizes, right?
Right.
Yeah, Pastor, but it's cool. This is my day to day. Is this hat, a Bankus jersey, and my Air Force One Nike shoes are painted that says Bankus.
Can I be the only customer here tonight that makes a claim on that cap?
If I can interject, please, we want to move to the next phase of it, so we're gonna mute everyone and stop the questions at the moment.
Go ahead.
So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, you know, great questions. We're going to have, again, the launch on September 1st, but we did also want to make sure everybody is aware of this program that we're offering up right now in a pre-launch. And I'm going to ask Mr. Eric, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, can.
But you can't, but this won't open. Wait 1 second, excuse me. So what we have, everybody, with regards to the BNR, which is the Bankus Referral Network, the pre-launch program. And so everybody is aware of how this works. It's going to be from the August 16th, which has already started, till the 31st, everyone. So right now it's in action. It's based on your level 1, all your level 1 card sales. Okay, and we're doing it with a point system. The metal cards that are sold on your level 1 will receive 2 points, and the plastic card that's sold on your level 1 is going to receive 1 point. And this,
Brother Al, can I interject? You need to minimize your screen some because it's too large for us to read.
I can't change. Let me try 1 second. Let me try this. Okay, I'll go the other way. Is this better?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that, gang. So this program starts August 16th, which is already underway. We already have some statistics to share with you tonight. So again, every sale on your level 1 metal and plastic are going to be a point system. Everybody needs a minimum of 10 points to enter the contest. So of course, that can be 5 metals, 10 plastics, or a combination thereof. Okay. And the winner of this program is going to be awarded $1,000 USD that will be loaded into your card. Okay. And that is an amazing program, an opportunity for all of us. And by the way, right now we have some statistics, and that is that we have some people who have started to rack up some points. And I'm just going to use the email here. We have, let's see, start for August 16th to August 17th, we doubled the number of cards, as a matter of fact, which is excellent. Thanks to all of your hard work. And we have 2 points at the moment, 2 points for, see, Wealth, or My Janity. My Janity has 2 points. Dubai L has 2 points. Trin City, 2 points. McKinsey Group, 2 points. Global Crypto Light, 2 points. Gusto Wins, 2 points. Email for Hedge, 2 points. We have some in the lead. We have Patty Future, 2 points. We have Wealth Solution, 2 points. Wealth Minister, 2 points. Pro Regia, I think it says 4 points. Ensure I Am, 4 points. So it's close at the moment, everybody. But my encouragement is, everybody, let's get you entered. 10 points. There's plenty of time to do this. And Mr. Eric, would you like to say a few words about this contest, sir?
It's a beautiful add-on, and nothing like momentum and growing towards critical mass. But let me share with you what this does for you and your teams. Because as you develop your directs, they purchase their card, what are they going to do? They're going to get their directs to do so. And those directs will get their directs to do so. So I love how Mr. Arends talks about ripple effect. Okay. This is something that's going to explode exponentially. We're talking about exponential growth. We're talking about exponential wealth. And in record time, you're going to see it. Now, I don't like being behind anybody. Okay. 2 points to 4 points. I don't like being there. But I love being in the race and love being in the game. So this is the beauty of it. This will help you help others help themselves. And this is the goal. You know, believe me when I tell you, the money's going to be a byproduct. It's all about the service. Back over to you, sir.
Excellent, excellent. So again, we just started this program. It's going to run. We have time here. So order your card if you haven't yet.
Let me show you something. Oh, excuse me to interrupt you. Let me show you something. So this is the email where all the cells get to. And you can see here, 726, 726, 706, 622. All of these are card sales of today. And no matter which one you open whatever, and it says Caleb Asher from Ecuador, or another one and says from the United States. So all of this, which is great, is just minute-to-minute sales of the cards.
Amazing, amazing. So everybody, let's get behind this. I know you can do it. We can all win here as we launch on September 1st. And definitely want to thank our guest speakers here tonight, having Roger with us, and our CEO and founder, Mr. Alejandro Castro. We appreciate you so much, gentlemen, and the time you invested and all the efforts. And I just want to thank our leaders here, and our up-and-coming leaders, and everyone on this call. We had a record crowd tonight. Amazing. Let's keep moving forward. September 1st is our launch. Zooms are happening every day. And let's take it to a whole nother level, ladies and gentlemen. We can be the number one in this industry. There's another card I won't mention that has 44 million users, gang. Think about it. 8 billion people in the world, 1%, 80 million. 0.5%, 40 million. Think about it. We can do it here together with Bankus. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Mr. Alejandro. so much for the time tonight.
Oh, thank you, guys. Appreciate everything.
Everybody unmute yourselves and let's say muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas
gracias.
gracias.
Mucho
Thank you,
dinero.
guys.
Muchas
Muchas
gracias.
gracias.
Espíritu,
Muchas
Muchas gracias.
Espíritu
mucho gracias.
Santo.
Thank you, guys.
Mucho, everybody. Keep flying high. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you,
Good
Neville.
night.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Good night.
Good night,
Keep
Al.
flying.